gain respect and a desire to be ruling over top of everybody else. Starting to see these things, and you also seeing like they say here. Let me reread that. At that time, friends shall fight against one another like enemies. You're starting to see this all day long everywhere. Whether it be on a large scale with the countries who was once friends beforehand, now they enemies. And the same on the lower level with you and your so-called friends and families, especially if you're a man of the Lord and it's truth. You already know all your friends are long gone because they get tired of you sitting over cutting and condemning them and always talking about the wicked shit going on in the earth. But nevertheless, might have just start rambling on a little too long, but take heed to the things that's going on around you. Watch and look. Like the scriptures say in Matthew chapter 24. We kind of touched on this earlier, but I didn't read this part. Let me grab this last one, and I promise this is it. It says this is Matthew 24:32. Now learn the parable of the fig tree. When his branches is yet tender, he putteth forth leaves. You know that summer is nigh. Okay? So, for you who are familiar with a fig tree or, certain things, I give you something a little more easier. I'm pretty sure most people are familiar with apple trees or orange trees. When both of these fruits both start to grow on a tree, at first they start off as like a greenish color. We all know that when that damn orange or apple is green, it ain't quite right to eat. But when it gets yellow, when the orange gets like yellow and the apple either turn like a yellowish color or start turning red, it's about time. And when it's about ready to fall off the tree, when it gets to those colors, it's about time for it to fall off the tree. It's ripe. Same here. It says, verse 33, so likewise, ye, when you shall see these things, you know that it is near, even the doors. Okay? Verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass till all these things be fulfilled. And we in that generation right now, Like I said, you're not going to, anybody who looking forward to the next 5 years, 5 years is what I'm going to be doing, or this, bro, if you're looking forward to some shit like that, what I plan on doing in 5 years from now, Lord willing, is supping with Yahushua and the rest of Israel in their high places, all in righteousness, in a new body, in a new kingdom, all kind of stuff like that. I don't plan to be in this body no more. I hope, Lord willing, I ain't in this body no more. Lord willing, we ain't up under Esau no more. Lord willing, we ain't right here no more. Lord willing, we ain't going out on the highways and the byways fishing the elect. Not saying that because out of spite or nothing like that, but I'm saying that like, because there's gonna be a time we done fishing and we even progressed. Lord willing, we didn't already got past that time, meaning that we that much closer to being in our kingdom. Lord willing, with that, this lesson was edifying. I know my videos always drag on a little longer than expected, but nevertheless, if the Spirit flowing, and let the Spirit flow. But I just wanted to put that video out there to kind of get you into perspective of what's going on around you and how dire the situation is. You're starting to see these birth pains getting closer and closer and closer and closer together. Same like the parable with the fig tree. Homegirl's like, nah, I ain't really having no pains. Oh, I got a pain. 2 hours later, oh, I got another pain. Every 2 minutes she got a pain. All right, that baby finna come out. It ain't no, it might be today, tomorrow. Not, fuck no. We know now. It's at that point now we be like, all right, something got to give, We starting to see all these things happening and everything that was written about in these books, they all coming, it's all coming true. The things that hadn't came true yet, the last little bit is all coming true right here, right before us. And you got to take heed to that and really make your calling in an election sure, So it really ain't no time to be. It ain't never been a time to be fucking around with this. This ain't nothing to fuck around with, Something to take serious, Lord willing that me first and foremost that I endure to the end, that I make it on to the other side, because none of us want death. None of us want death. None of us want to wake up to everlasting shame. None of us want to. I don't want to be disrespectful to the Most High or His Son. All the things they gave me, like, motherfucker, you couldn't go out on the highways and byways and preach my word. You couldn't read a little bit for me. You couldn't study. You couldn't put up some videos to feed my flock. If you love me, feed my flock. Out of all the shit I done did for you, you can't even do this simple shit for me? Fuck out of here. I never knew you worker of iniquity. I can't hear that conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like, that would... I can't even come up with the words of what kind of state I would be in after that. Like, man. So, you know what I'm saying? This is that time to push forth, you know? And I encourage you, brethren, to pray for your other brethren, you know what I'm saying? That we all endure to the end, because I really don't want to see none of you brethren fall out, you know, stuff like that. I don't want to talk bad about you and hope that the Most High spew you out. And nah, I hope that we all make it, you know? Especially if you out there sincerely putting your hand to the plow to get out here. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand about anybody coming in here for some kind of gain or something like that. I don't know what the fuck you getting out of this good. You know, what are you profiting getting out of this in a carnal sense, you know? The only thing you can profit from this is something in a spiritual sense. And if you trying to profit spiritually from this, then I don't really think there shouldn't be no beguiling in you, because you already know what you really fucking with, you know? You're dealing with the Most High and His Son. So I don't know why you would be. That's just point. Anyway, we're gonna end this lesson here, because we about to end into a whole other topic, and we already here at 40 minutes. So with that, I want to say all praise to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shah, double honor to the apostles and elders of great millstone that rule well, and salutations to you brothers pushing this truth and sincerity on the four corners of the earth. You know, like I said, continue to pray for your brother, and that we all endure to the end. You know, with that, I want to say shalom.